It's so frustrating. Our medical model is so broken, and I really do hope this new administration can help us make America healthy again, because if you have a spot that is concerning in your breasts, you are required as the standard of care to get a mammogram. And as someone who had her implant literally adhere to my chest on the only breast that was ever mammogrammed because I was convinced it was safe, and now I live with a significant deformity, which is really challenging for me. And to be told that before I can get a non-toxic imaging, I private pay, I do thermography, I do HER scans, and if I want to be able to get an MRI, I have to first expose a breast to mammogram, which is insane when you know that a mammogram can put up to 44 pounds of pressure on your breast. And I'm not here because I'm a wimp and afraid of being squished. A cancer cell ruptures around 20 pounds of pressure. So if you have a spot in your breast that really needs to be addressed and you squish it with that much pressure, I watched in my own family members the cancer spread. And when you consider that a biopsy, it is proven there are more cases than they'll ever tell you. There's one that's pretty recent. Cancer is contagious. And so a surgeon was recently removing a tumor and nicked his hand and ended up with the same exact cancer, very rare cancer that he was surgically working on because he had a cut on his hand. And so when you think that cancer creates a membrane around the tumor, because our bodies are always attempting to protect us, and when we go through and this is why they take large margins, because when you use a biopsy, if you put a needle into that tumor, you are rupturing cells and you are pulling them out. And also you've now ruptured the membrane that was keeping it contained. And yet our doctors, our surgeons, I'm sitting in the parking lot of another institution that is unwilling to allow me to choose my own pathway for care and treatment and diagnosis, because they want to first squish the hell out of my boobs. If there is something in my breast, they want to squish it, and then they're going to make me biopsy it. And it's the most absurd protocols, and it's got to stop. As women, we deserve better options. An MRI is a non-invasive form of imaging. There's zero reasons why you wouldn't allow a woman that has a high risk situation to get better imaging, especially when she has a ton of breast scarring because of breast surgeries. My heart is equal parts angry and so sad, because I know that women are dying abundantly because we are being treated so poorly. And it makes me so angry, because you're at the mercy of people who think they know more than you because they went to school for breast surgery, when the reality is, no, that's how they make their money. They're not going to make money if they don't go through the standard of care, and if we don't keep this medical model functioning in the way that it does, because that's how they earn their income. They all pretend to be victims of the standard of care, yet none of them attempt to do anything different. And I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of the misinformation. I'm so sick of the fact that this is how we're treated as humans, and the fact that we can't have sovereignty in our own journey of how we want to walk through what are already very difficult situations. So if you're of the praying type, please pray for me. Pray for this to change. Pray for the world to wake up, specifically our country. Pray that intelligence reigns supreme over profits and money making, because it makes me sick to my stomach to see it and to be on the receiving end of it. And I'll take all prayers for healing. Thank you.